bigger issue here is, for me anyway, is the fact that this is a she, her, and I believe that this is exactly what happens when you participate willingly in other people's delusions. Boys can't be girls, girls can't be boys. You want to be gay, you want to put on women's clothing, fine. Do whatever you want as an adult. Leave the kids alone, that's another topic for another time. But, the reality is that if you're going to just simply break womanhood down to a costume, I feel like a woman, therefore I'm a woman. I mean, it's completely ridiculous, right? But this is what happens when you just participate in someone's mental illness. You participate in their delusion. When it's rude to tell someone that, no, the moon isn't made of cheese. The sky is blue. Whatever looks that way to us. But you know what I'm saying? Like, these are not it's not your truth or my truth. It's the truth. It's a collective understanding of basic biology. And this is what happens. These are people that have never been told no, told every single sick sort of thing that they think in their head or that maybe goes unsaid, but they're just constantly validated. This is the issue. This is the problem. You're not a homophobe or a transphobe if you believe that men should not be in women's spaces. If you believe that men shouldn't be participating in women's sports. You're not an Islamophobe if you think that, the fact that you're complaining about not having safe spaces to eat because you can't uncover your face on a beach in Canada is somehow our problem. That's not our culture here. If you don't like it, piss off. That's a different story. But, the point I'm trying to hammer home here is that people gotta grab a backbone, and it can't just be the silent minority of us that are constantly the ones, getting persecuted for standing up for ultimately what is right and proven down the road 2 years later. You've seen it with woke. You're seeing it now with COVID. You're seeing it with the vaccine, quote unquote, where they changed the definition of the word vaccine from something that stops you from getting a disease to something that doesn't even mention that. It just says it stimulates your immune system. That's about it. So, these are the kind of things that when you talk about them, if you don't have the balls to stand up and speak the truth because you're worried about what someone's going to say, this is the riffraff and the aftermath, the wake that's left in behind for society to clean up. And then people want to just be like, act like it was no big thing later when they're proven wrong. No, take some accountability, make some noise yourself, say that you were wrong, and get this message out.